Hello everyone, welcome to Ultimate Diecast. My name's Tyrone, and today I'm answering a challenge issued from Stinger Diecast in the US of A. He's asked us to show off our Majorette collections. So here is mine. I hope you enjoyed the show, and no, I'm joking. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I don't have in my collection, and that's what every collector focuses on. The missing pieces, the yet to be found and acquired. I had these growing up in New Zealand, many of them, and I want them back, not in this condition. I want them mint or close to, and I want the police sticker on them, and I want them in numbers. And I also want the Renault Alpine that came with it of the same era. But that was like dropping hints just before Christmas in the kitchen when Mum's cooking dinner, isn't it? Shall we get on with what we can buy in Australia? I'll just randomly bring them on and not spend too much time on them. We can buy these in Australia. And we can buy these in Australia. Oddly, you don't see many Hyundai Diecast. But here we are. It's part of a 4-set with rubber tyres. These were a little more expensive, nothing major. So they are nice to have. As I said, I won't dwell on any particular casting. We'll just go ahead and bring as many as we can fit on the table out. And let me know in the comments where you are and if you can come across these at will. These were not at will. These were a gift sent to me from Brian's Diecast Thailand. I always screw his channel name up, but I think I got that right this time. This is a region-specific casting. The Toyota Corolla in Taxi and Police, and the Hilux. And what else did he give me? I have some others here. We'll get to those as we get to them. There's quite a stack, so can't get these in Australia, but I have friends. And then we have some old ones. I've never seen, well, I had never seen this one. This is the Oldsmobile with opening hood. Sometimes it opens, you're not missing much, but that's the Audi and a bit play-worn lopsided. And we'll just mix them in with some funky new stuff. The Audi Wagon. It's a showstopper right there. And if you think I'm destructive when it comes to packaging, not always. There are some things worth preserving. The Golf and the Honda Prelude. And a Volvo. And another Golf GTI. And what else do we have? Another Honda. That would be the Accord, as written on the side. So we might just stack those up to save space, like a smart car display, before they all come crashing down. The Mustang is never before seen. In my opinion, Majorette never really did American cars as we are used to them, is the most polite way to say it. They had their take on them. This is the Mustang GT. I'll probably do a more in-depth review on these because I'm just going to really quickly scoot through. Not to burn up too much of your day. Peugeot 205 there. And we have some on cards. This one, the Jeep Cherokee. These were all off, obviously, the second-hand market. These are quite old. And some quirky stuff with that one. Patent pending. That's an interesting phrase, isn't it? Yeah, don't know a lot about that. Ferrari. What year is that? Shall we spend the time investigating? Lots of different languages there. Yeah, who knows? We have more of these. A Renault Clio in the movers. And a fire engine. Hello to Evo Gardens in Sydney. I don't show too many fire engines on this channel. They're hard to come by. Blast from the past. This was a car I had as a kid. Not this one. First example I know of lens taillights, but in a strange colour. Probably part of the windshield assembly, maybe. But that all-important, made in France, metal base suspension. Those very typical Majorette wheels. And we'll zip right back into the present with the C2, and a Twingo, and a Beamer. This Beamer's nice. So they were locally acquired. This is a Renault Alpine, not of the ones I want to collect, but lo and behold, I have a collection of them. They're okay, but no nostalgia there for me. I have a bus, simply because I saw it when I was looking for something else, and I thought that was interesting, so I picked it up. And these are quite common in the shops here. There's a shop called Myer, spelt M-Y-E-R. It's one of the nicer department stores. I think about to go bust because they don't seem to stock much of anything these days. Here's another blast from the past, the old Citroen. Yes, that is how you pronounce it if you're in Australia. Citroen, mate. Have a gander at that. Lovely old thing. What? Citroen Maserati SM. Was there a collaboration? I was not aware of that. You're probably sitting there saying, duh, but I was not aware of that. Got a few Lambos. Man, this video could go on. We better pick up the pace. So apologies if I don't actually talk about some of the things that are going to be plonked on the table, and we'll fill up fast. And as I say, I'll do a bit of a review at some point. Love the colours Majorette comes out with. I've got a set of 5 of these somewhere. Did try and look for it under the stairs this morning, but failed. Yeah, lots of eye candy. Lots of things you get drawn into collecting multiples of. They're pretty sweet. These will be probably out of shot, but that's okay, we need the room. Yeah, see what I mean about Majorette and American cars? Not quite what you'd expect, but here we are. It's cool, I like it, but yeah, it's the Majorette way. That's cool. I like that very much. We won't get to all of those. We'll have to scooch on down to these. You get these in Australia in many, many, many colours. And then the ultra hot colours. Did we just see one of those? I think so. Yep. And you get, yeah, see what I mean about the mini mini? Have to plonk those there. And you get the fancier boxed set ones. And, oh, another blast from the past. Again, I don't think I'll be ripping this open at all. I'll just be the faithful custodian of it. There's my cat meows at the door. we'll try and ignore her, and she might be saying, "You're taking too long on that damn video, come and feed me." Another one. This is an interesting one. Lights and sounds. I forget what you press. Try me. Oh, here you go. Fair enough. I'm glad we didn't have to figure out how to make it quiet. That one, Dubai, first responder. Sounds like my cat needs a first responder. Yeah, it kind of goes on and on, so we're going to switch pace and do some of these second-hand ones I've found on the market via eBay and our local Gumtree. That's interesting, it's got opening doors, so I can get my fingernail in there. Yep, I like that. That one also comes in a police car version, and almost unrecognisably, where are we? Mustang convertible. Yeah, you can just barely make out that that is a Mustang. But there you go. Have a Mercedes, and what is this actually? A Renault. It's not a familiar Renault to me, but maybe to you. And we have an Audi. Oh, it's got funky lensed headlights too. And love the suspension. And then further to my point about what the French car maker did to American cars, Mustang. I see Sting's point about, that's his new nickname by the way, Stinger Diecast, I just refer to him as Sting. I see his point about toy versus collectible model and in the Trans Am. And we'll do a few more and I'll go and feed the cat. She's very insistent, I'm not sure if that's coming through on the microphone. There's a Ford Thunderbird, and this actually does look like a Ford Thunderbird. So, tip my hat to Majorette and Ford Sierra. That's an interesting choice for Majorette. I like that one. And really old Majorette. One of a few I have around the plate. Oh, there's a Tomica. Silly boy. I'm being pressured by a small animal. A Saab Turbo. Very cool. Very old, very cool. And shall we throw up a few, not vomit, but bring out a few other newbies. You can get that in Australia. As we crowd out the camera. Lamborghini and a Mercedes-Benz Airport Rescue. That's sweet. And one more before this cat drives us all insane. Oh, this is timely. Well, pertinent. In Australia we pay quite highly for these. And there are a set of 3. Couldn't resist. $7 a pop. And oh, shall we do one more? This series is also available in Australia. As far as I'm aware, on October 2021 they are still available. Maya looks like it's about to fold, but and they're one of the few mobs that actually stock these at the moment. Unless you want to pay top dollar from a place like Toy World. But yeah, there was an Australian. Oh, that's a fire engine. There was an Australia version of this. Here it is. We have regional specific ones here as well. With the kangaroo on it. 13 Cabs is obviously a taxi company. It's the Toyota Hiace. So yeah, there you go. We'll pan around slightly, and then I promise I'll feed my starving animal. She was fed almost 15 minutes ago, would you believe? Poor kid. So yeah, it's a little snippet of the Majorette I've innocently acquired without collecting over, I don't know, 12 months, 18 months. They just appear, an opportunity comes up, you take it. So I hope that's answered your challenge, Stinger Diecast. Go and check him out. He's on YouTube. He shows a lot of very interesting stuff. And he does his research too, unlike me. I just sort of bumble through. But go and check him out. And thank you for Quirky Garage 1999 this morning for subtly prompting me to do a video on my Majorette also. So check him out as well, Quirky Garage 1999. He shows some very quirky stuff. You'll enjoy that as well. I'll leave a link down below for both these channels, and I'll see you next time. Bye!